What is happening, people? Welcome back to the Brothers Geek Out channel. This is G-Man out here in Singapore, and this is Fight Talk with the BMAs, the Basic MMA Analysts. My partner in crime, Slick, is out. He is on holiday enjoying beautiful Barcelona, so it's just me today. I got a chance to watch the fights. UFC Fight Night, RAFAEL DOS ANJOSVSRAFAEL versus RAFAEL FIZIEV. So this is my quick takeaway, my breakdowns of the fights and my thoughts. The main event, RAFAEL DOS ANJOSVSRAFAEL versus RAFAEL FIZIEV. Great fight. It's been cancelled a few times. Previously, I think RAFAEL FIZIEV got COVID. RAFAEL DOS ANJOSVSRAFAEL, didn't want to waste a training camp, and he fought. The name slips my mind right now, but he had a great fight before, but trying to keep active basically. RAFAEL DOS ANJOSVSRAFAEL 7 in the world versus FIZIEV number 10. Great back and forth fight. I think DOS ANJOSVSRAFAEL is a legend, ex-champion. Great all-round MMA game. Just great pressure, forward pressure, wrestling pressure, striking pressure, everything. So I think this was a good test for FIZIEV, who we've seen have phenomenal and amazing performances in his last couple of fights, especially from the striking perspective, which is his forte, right? His head coach, or one of the coaches, Tiger Muay Thai in Thailand, and Muay Thai is obviously his base, striking is his base. But in this fight, he got a chance to show his wrestling defense. I think he's got the second highest wrestling defense or takedown defense. First is Kamaru Usman, and he got a chance to show that because RAFAEL DOS ANJOSVSRAFAEL's game plan seemed pretty clear, striking with him, then taking him up against the cage, and then trying to take him down. I believe he got one, maybe two takedowns. First one, I think he got, FIZIEV got straight back up. The second one was a big slam, so that was the big one at the end of round 4, I believe. But great back and forth fight. Again, DOS ANJOSVSRAFAEL just putting on the pressure from all angles. And then FIZIEV just, just using his striking and precision targeting just to strike and get the shots in. So great back and forth fight. FIZIEV did take it in the 5th round. At the beginning, he just came out hot. I mean, at the end of the 4th round, DOS ANJOSVSRAFAEL got that big takedown. It looked like he was, stepping it up. And then DOS ANJOSVSRAFAEL is obviously more experienced in the 4th and 5th round, as he's had so many more 5-round fights. This was FIZIEV's first. But as soon as the 5th round started, FIZIEV came out, and it was a left hook that knocked DOS ANJOSVSRAFAEL down. Then he ran after him, and then a couple ground and pounds, and the ref stopped the fight. I mean, I don't know if the fight went on, if DOS ANJOSVSRAFAEL would have grabbed onto something or whatnot, but he seemed like it was pretty out. But yeah, great back and forth fight. I think it goes to show DOS ANJOSVSRAFAEL is still there and can still, give anyone in the top 10 a good run for their money. And then FIZIEV showing that his skill set, that he's ready for top 10 contendership. So great fight. A good, that lightweight division is freaking amazing. Currently a vacant title, which really should be Charles Oliveira, but hopefully we get Charles versus Islam. I know Charles is facing that Conor fight, which is good for him. I mean, go get that money, man. But if Islam and Charles is the fight we need to see. It's Tony and Khabib that we didn't get, you know what I mean? It's such a great fight. Hopefully they make that happen in Abu Dhabi, and we get to see like 10 fight winning streak versus an 11 fight winning streak, I believe. So hopefully they make that happen. You got Michael Chandler up there still. Conor McGregor's back training hard. Oh man, it's such a great. Justin Gaethje, Dustin Poirier. We saw Dustin Poirier have a little argument with, or a little back and forth with what's his name? Why have I gone blank? His name is in my head. His face is in my head. Why have I gone blank? Oh God, this memory. I'm losing it all. Anyway, so there's some great fights to make at lightweight. Let's quickly go for the rest of the card. The co-main event. Chio Barello. Can't even pronounce the name, my bad. Versus Armen Postostran. I ain't got slick hair to correct me with my reading, man, so basic. But anyway, decision win by Chio. Was able to spend a lot of time taking him down, taking the back mount, getting the triangle, the body triangle on, and controlling the back for most of the fight. Before that, you had Douglas Silva de Andrade versus Saeed Nurmagomedov, which is a great back and forth fight at the bantamweight division. Great back and forth. I mean, Saeed has an amazing striking game in regards to just crisp, lovely kicks, be it taekwondo or sandao. He was doing great combinations with the lead leg, like, you know, side kick into a turning kick, without putting the foot on the floor. He's got that kind of athleticism and mobility in his hips to do that. He goes for a lot of spinning attacks and whatnot. But the Andrade pull it on him. Like, it was a back and forth fight. It was a great fight. He pulled it on him. The pressure was on. He wouldn't give him. He gave him some space to throw the kicks, but overall, you know, he tried to close that distance and make it into more of a dirty fight, which gave Saeed the better fight. But yeah, great. I'm excited to see more of Saeed. He's just got a fun striking, a crisp striking game that I like to see. It's pretty to watch. And then you had Arman Zahabi versus Ricky Tarashos, which was a good back and forth fight. Arman won the fight by decision. Michael Johnson versus Jamie McCurry. I didn't get a chance to see that one, so I'll take a look at that one later. I saw some of the prelims. Cody Brandung versus Tyrese Gore. No, I said that name wrong. Tusain Gore. That was finished by brutal knockout. I mean, Cody was saying that he was going to wrestle. He done a little bit of wrestling, but he checked a leg kick, threw a cheeky right hook, took him down, and just got into mount, just ground and pounded and knocked him out. That was a great fight. You got Antonina Shevchenko, which is Valentina Shevchenko's sister, versus Courtney Casey, and Shevchenko took rounds 1 and 2. Great striking, obviously, coming from that background and her sister's abilities and whatnot. Just that front leg, you know, she's a black belt in taekwondo. Just that front leg kick, side kicks, hook kicks, loads of hook kicks. That was amazing. But Courtney put it on the third round especially. She really put on the pressure, and I think she knew that she had to put on that pressure, make it a dogfight before, you know, otherwise she just get picked apart by that front leg. But Shevchenko did take it because she won round 1 and 2. Some other fights. David Onama versus Garrett Armfield. Arm triangle choke. Armfield was out cold. That was a good back and forth fight until he got the arm triangle and he got him sleeping basically. What else was there? There was Ronnie Lawrence versus Saeed Yakub Karakmanov. Again, great wrestling from Saeed Yakub. Just wrestling dominance throughout that fight. So good card overall. Some good fights. I mean, the main event was obviously the fun fights to watch. Fiziev is someone to just keep an eye on. He's striking so good. So just looking forward to seeing more of him. Trying to pull up the next week's card, but the site is not working right now. Page not found. But anyway, I know Brian Ortega fighting. Come on, man. Memory don't let me down. Yair Rodriguez. So that's next week's card. I can't pull up the actual card now. I don't know why the site's not working. It says page not found. Alright. But anyway, look, Mexican on Mexican fight next week. Both guys show a lot of heart. You got Brian Ortega, who's just T-City, right? Jiu-Jitsu, gets that triangle, and it's you know, that's a special move. But obviously it looks like, and obviously his boxing's great as well. But Yair Rodriguez, with his amazing taekwondo and his ninja skills, obviously he would want to keep that at a distance and use those kicks to kind of piece Brian Ortega apart. Whereas Brian Ortega, I feel like he would want to get more in a boxing distance and then get in a clinch and hopefully take it down and work the grappling game, which will make more sense. So it feels like it's a classic grappler versus striker fight, but both got their, obviously they're all MMA fighters, so they got their abilities that they do, but their base is obviously Ortega grappling and jiu-jitsu, and Yair Rodriguez with his striking. So looking forward to seeing that card. After that, we're going to talk the London card, which will be another fun one, but we'll talk about that next week. Hopefully I'll have Slick back on the show. Anyway, that was my quick breakdown, my quick thoughts on this week's fights. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Please do like, subscribe, all that stuff. And I'm out. Peace.